Tyler Hockey here with Daniel Lynch, the starting pitcher in Game 2. And Daniel, you throw 5 shutout innings. What was working for you today on the mound?
Just mixing up speeds, trying to keep them off balance. My fastball command wasn't there much today, so I just had to mix up some pitches and keep them off balance.
And you've worked in both of the second games of doubleheaders so far. And what's it like kind of coming in? Your team's played a game, the other team's seen some pitches already. What's it like kind of coming in with a team that's already warmed up?
I kind of like it because I get to do the chart in the dugout, so I get to kind of chart their hitters and see what they've got, see what they're doing at the plate, and also keeps me into the game. So I don't really like to lay around and just like not do anything all day. So I like getting to the park and throwing in the second game.
You've had a lot of success in both of those games. What can you say about this pitching staff? It seems like every single guy has come out and thrown a quality start so far.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you get in this league, and I think we've seen it from most of the other pitchers too. Just guys moving to wood, and just the quality of all the pitching in this league is really impressive. So, and I think us as a staff, we throw a lot of strikes and get ahead of guys, and it's tough to hit when guys are doing that.
And you play in the ACC, arguably the toughest conference in all of college baseball. What's the transition been like from coming from the ACC to the Cape?
I think playing in the ACC definitely good, prepared me pretty well. But their 8-hitter is someone else's 4-hitter, in their respective schools. So it's a lot different. You're not a 9-hole hitter isn't really a 9-hole hitter. They're all it's a quality lineup all the way up and down, which is similar to the ACC, but I think the talent's probably a little bit better here.
And the bullpen has been so good all season long, with the exception of maybe one game all season. How confident are you that you can maybe leave guys on when you finish your outing?
I have a lot of confidence in those guys. We got a lot of quality guys in the bullpen, and they've showed what they can do. So you try not to leave guys on, but if you do, I definitely have trust the guys can come in and get some outs.
And you guys over 500 for the first time all season. How do you keep that momentum rolling?
I think we just need to keep hitting the ball. Our hitters have looked really good at the plate, working better at bats. I think they just took a little time to get used to hitting with wood bats, seeing some really good pitching. But we got some really, really good hitters on our team, so we can just keep keeping them to 1 or 2 runs every outing, and hitting the ball like we have been. I think we can have a lot of success.
And lastly, for you guys finally get an off day off tomorrow, your first one of the season. How are you guys spending it?
I'm gonna go get a lift in the morning, and then I'm not really sure. Probably just relax.
All right, Daniel, congrats on the win. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Niko, you really set the table today for the Birds. You had both the first RBIs to get the Birds going. What's allowed you to have success at the plate?
Honestly, Benny and I have been working before the game and just feeling pretty good, seeing the ball well, and just working on seeing the ball and keeping my eye staying on it through contact, and it's been helping so far. And I just happen to come up in those situations, and I've been successful.
And I know you just got here a few days ago. What's your first impressions for playing for the Firebirds and for Coach Kelly and the rest of the staff here?
Skip's awesome. I know Kelly from LMU. He's actually an alum, and he knows some guys out there. So I see him all the time. He's a great guy. He knows a lot about baseball, and it's awesome to play under him. I'm having a great time so far. And
you're coming from Las Vegas, so what's the biggest difference that you've noticed so far?
Honestly, the weather's a lot better. It was 117 before I got here in Vegas, so this is a lot nicer. There's a lot more green. It's not desert, and it's good baseball weather.
Well, great job tonight, and I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.